Welcome back to the Get Shirty Football channel, where, because we're in the off season waiting for the new season to start, let's take a look at some shirts that are really quite classy from previous seasons. And today we're going to be looking at probably the two most fashionable teams, both beginning with V and starting off with the first one. We're in Venezia. They have got some really cool shirts that have been out the past few seasons. I think they've earned the title of being the most fashionable club out there. Some of the shirts that came out with Kappa, you could say that Athens Calafea also had some really quite cool shirts. I haven't got any of those in my collection yet, but Venezia, I think, maybe edged them out, starting off the trend for really cool shirts. And I think I'm not surprised that Kappa made their shirts, and you'll find out this next team as well. Kappa also made their shirts. The first one I've got here is the 22-23 away season shirt. Now, I really like this one. The use of the green and the orange hoops through there, and it wasn't a great season for them, to be fair. 8th in Serie B, they didn't get up to Serie A until the season after that, but they started off with this shirt. I really think it's quite cool. It's classy, it's a simple round neck, lovely kind of sleeves there. The hoops are just up there, kind of simplistic V badge there, the Venezia sponsor on there, and a Kappa logo all in gold. Nice and clean and quite cool. So it then moved into the 23-24 season, and they came out with this one for their home shirt. This was a really good season for them. They finished third in Serie B, got themselves promoted. Again, they've gone for another classy, fashionable look. Structured round neck here with a small button there. Simplicity of a black shirt with orange and green stripes just running down the middle there. Really slick, just plain black, classy, fashionable. You can see a lot of really cool folk wearing it there. The way shirt, I didn't bother picking it up. It was very similar to that, and you'll see here, very, very similar. So from my point of view, it was an okay shirt. I'd prefer that one there from the 22-23 season. But they saved the best for the third shirt in that season. Now, it is the black and white hoop one. Really quite a nice shirt, and it's supposed to be a homage to the gondoliers of Venice. They all wear black and white hoop shirts. Gone for a slightly smaller City di Venezia in there, just squeezing it into that white. Again, gone for the gold there, and a red accented collar on there. So that was their season's shirts from 23-24, but let's have a look at what they did for 24-25. So, to be fair, it hasn't really been a great season for Venezia in 24-25. They've been battling down the relegation positions all season long, but at least they came out with, at least in my opinion, a couple of good shirts, being the home one and the third one. I didn't pick up the away one, which looks like this. I think it was quite simplistic. I wasn't too sure about the orange and green running down the sides, the kind of stitching on the outside. Yeah, it's white and it's orange and green. I've already got a Venezia shirt like that, and it's probably not the best representation of it. But they did come out with this one for their home shirt. They went for Nocta, being the manufacturer. I believe that they're a sub-brand of Nike, I'm not too sure. And they came out with this one, which is a pretty cool shirt. It's gone for using the green and the red again on the trim, on the sleeves, and down the sides of the panels. They've used a gold piping, and it's kind of a sublimated design through there, and the City di Venezia on there. You'll notice that on the pitch they use a different sponsor. It's Spritz, Sitzar Spritz or something like that they have to use, but they went for the Venezia shirt for the band versions. I went for the Serie A patch on there, no name or the number on the back. Really quite clean. Is it as good as that previous one with the singular stripes in there? Probably not, but I think it's still quite a cool shirt in its own right. And then they released this third shirt, which is I think a really quite lively turquoisey blue with the gold on there as well. Again, using that lovely piping in there. Continue on the back with the wavy kind of lines down there. Serie A patch on it. Really quite cool. So that was Venezia, and let's take out a French club which could take the title of the most fashionable shirt. So, were you able to predict the other club? It is Football Club Versailles. They play in the Ligue Nationale, which is the third tier of French football. They released these three really fashionable, classy, well-designed shirts made by Kappa for the 24-25 season. I think the most known one, again, if you're looking on socials everywhere, football shirts, guys, I've been going for this one, the home shirt, which is a lovely kind of darker blue with kind of squarey, sublimated design through there, using gold on the badges, flirtily in the back, really quite plain simple. A lovely polo collar with the gold and the blue on the trim, great colours in there. One of the more classier ones, but then they released this one as their away shirt. Again, they've gone for using a star there, which is the centre of that badge. Lovely white shirt with that design, the stripes down there with little squares on it. Slightly yellow or gold for the Football Club de Versailles in the middle there. Lovely, plain white, classy, simplistic, but I think that the third shirt was probably the better of the three from personal opinion and probably from a design point of view. The sublimated design is a bit more prominent there, of the kind of floral kind of design. Using gold, the Football Club de Versailles, a heat pressed on, really shiny gold sun there, Kappa on the back, fleur-de-lis on there. I think that's the best of the three, but let me know down in the comments which one do you think is better. Is it home, away, third, or do you prefer Venezia? I look forward to seeing what they come out with next season. Venezia usually come out with some bangers, and we'll see if Versailles follow up with another collection. So look forward to seeing you in another video soon. Bye for now.